In the high-octane world of Formula One, a seismic shift is rumbling through the paddocks. Aston Martin, a name synonymous with luxury and speed, is at the heart of a whirlwind of speculation and strategic maneuvers. The team is reportedly in advanced talks to sell a significant stake to Aramco, the Saudi Arabian oil behemoth and one of F1's most pivotal partners. The rumor mill has been churning ever since key figures from Red Bull Racing were spotted in deep discussion with Aramco representatives. These clandestine meetings, set against the backdrop of Saudi Arabia's grand ambitions in motorsport, have only fanned the flames of conjecture. Aramco, with its deep pockets and strategic acumen, is poised to make an offer that could reshape the grid as we know it. Aston Martin's performance has been a roller coaster ride of highs and lows since 2023, leaving many to wonder if Lawrence Stroll, the team's ambitious owner, might relinquish his dreams of crowning his son, Lance, as a world champion. The question on everyone's lips: does Aramco possess the Midas touch to assemble the ultimate dream team in F1 history? Since its foray into the sport in 2020, Aramco has played a pivotal role in F1's expansion in the Middle East, weathering the storm of the 2020 COVID pandemic and emerging as a cornerstone of financial stability. Now their sights are set on a prize that transcends mere sponsorship, a complete takeover of an existing F1 team, with Aston Martin as the glittering jewel in their crown. As whispers of these negotiations reached a crescendo at the close of 2023, Lawrence Stroll pondered the future of his team. With his son eyeing an exit from the sport, the scales seemed tipped in Aramco's favor, marking them as the front runner in a swift and decisive acquisition. Yet the enigma remains: how much of Aston Martin is Lawrence Stroll willing to part with? In November, he ceded a minor stake to Arctos Partners, signaling that divestment is not beyond the realm of possibility. The size of the stake in question has become the subject of intense media speculation and a topic that has captured the imagination of F1 aficionados worldwide. Lawrence Stroll, a shrewd businessman, knows the value of a dollar and the importance of keeping his progeny employed within the sport. However, with Lance's lackluster results and the team's reliance on Fernando Alonso's prowess, a sale seems increasingly pragmatic. Should Alonso depart for Mercedes in 2025, filling the void left by the veteran driver will be a Herculean task, especially when competing against the owner's son, a challenge that could make or break a racing career. Aston Martin's ambition is clear: to pair Lance with a driver of equal caliber, thereby raising the stakes and compelling him to elevate his game. This demand for excellence could very well be a stipulation for any top-tier driver, considering a move to a team that is steadily carving its own path, independent of Mercedes. Enter Aramco, a corporate titan with a staggering $121 billion in net earnings for 2023. For them, acquiring Aston Martin, a deal rumored to be in the $2 billion range, is mere pocket change. The industry is abuzz with expectations of bold moves from day one, should Aramco assume control. The vision is grand. Aramco plans to court the creme de la creme of engineering talent, offering blank checks to the likes of Adrian Newey and Max Verstappen to pen their desired salaries. Their goal is nothing short of instant championship contention from 2026 onwards, transforming Aston Martin into a powerhouse that dominates the F1 landscape. The paddock is abuzz with the news that Honda is poised to re-enter the fray, joining forces with Aston Martin. This alliance harkens back to the glory days of Honda's partnership with Red Bull, a collaboration that yielded triumphs and trophies aplenty. The expertise and technological prowess that Honda brings to the table are set to turbocharge Aston Martin's ambitions, propelling the Silverstone-based squad to new heights. The strategic landscape of Formula One is ever-shifting, and Aramco has been playing a game of high-stakes chess. Reports from Formula Uno suggest that the oil giant has been meticulously assessing the viability of bold moves, including the issuance of blank checks to secure future alliances. The targets? None other than the three-time world champion Max Verstappen and the mastermind engineer Adrian Newey. The mere possibility of luring such titans of the track underscores the dramatic transformation the sport has witnessed in recent months. Amidst the financial rigor imposed by Formula One's budget cap, the exclusion of driver and senior team member salaries has opened a Pandora's box of potential. It's worth noting that Aramco's top brass has engaged in high-level discussions with Lawrence Stroll and Aston Martin's leadership at the Jeddah race, the home turf of the Saudi Arabian oil company. These talks, long in the making, could very well be the tipping point for Stroll, potentially ushering in a new era of stewardship for the team. The conundrum facing Lawrence Stroll is of epic proportions: to earn billions in seed control, or to maintain his grip on the reins and risk being cast as the architect of Aston Martin's stagnation. If Aramco can steer the team towards championship contention, Stroll's legacy may be tarnished by a narrative of missed opportunities and leadership lapses. Yet amidst the swirling rumors and conjecture, a middle ground has emerged. A proposed arrangement would see Stroll relinquishing a significant stake to Aramco in exchange for a handsome sum, while retaining a voice in the team's strategic decisions, a balance akin to the current Red Bull model. This would allow Aramco to channel its singular focus on Formula One, potentially yielding swifter and more pronounced results than the multifaceted Red Bull brand did. The ace up Aramco's sleeve is the impending partnership with Honda, set to commence in 2026. Verstappen's affinity for the Japanese manufacturer is well documented, and the prospect of rekindling this successful relationship has the potential to tip the scales in Aramco's favor. As Formula Uno reports, the support of a manufacturer is a cornerstone of success in Formula One, a sentiment echoed by Lawrence Stroll himself, who has conceded that without a power unit to rival Mercedes, Aston Martin's chances of outpacing the likes of McLaren, Ferrari, and Red Bull are slim. We've witnessed a move deserving of a thunderous standing ovation. Lawrence Stroll, with a masterstroke of strategic genius, has secured Honda's powerhouse engines for Aston Martin from 2026. This is no mere acquisition. It's a coup that ensures his team harnesses the might of the most successful team in the current era. While Red Bull's triumphs have often been attributed to their aerodynamic wizardry, Aston Martin isn't content to play second fiddle. With the appointment of Dan Fallows as their technical director, they've signaled a clear intent to chase down the frontrunners and claim their spot on the podium. Yet such lofty aspirations come with a hefty price tag, a tag that Aramco, with its vast reserves and towering presence in the industry, is uniquely positioned to cover. The plot thickens with Max Verstappen, the prodigious talent at the heart of Red Bull's recent dominance. His diplomatic affirmations of loyalty to his current team are laced with an undercurrent of pragmatism. It's clear that unless the tectonic plates of F1 shift beneath him, think Christian Horner ascending to CEO or Helmut Marko's departure, Verstappen's allegiance to the Austrian outfit remains steadfast. However, should the winds of change blow, Aston Martin stands ready to pounce, armed with the allure of Mercedes's engineering prowess. The Silver Arrows, hungry to fill the void left by Lewis Hamilton, would move heaven and earth to secure Verstappen's signature. In a world where the likes of Verstappen and Alonso are rare gems, Toto Wolff's declaration that snatching Verstappen is a top priority speaks volumes about the high-stakes game of driver acquisitions. So as the dust settles on this latest chapter of F1 intrigue, we turn to you, the aficionados and pundits, to weigh in. Does Aramco possess the clout and ambition to orchestrate a full takeover of Aston Martin? And more tantalizingly, could we see the day when Verstappen and Newey don the colors of Aston Martin, heralding a new era of glory? Share your thoughts, predictions, and analyses in the comments below as we eagerly await the unfolding of this riveting saga.